If you have any questions, you can also email us at K. This is Jacobitz here. That's a J. You just can't see it because it's on the bottom. It's white. But K Jacobitz at jacobitzlearning.com. So this is a short, simple, easy question. We're going to go over how to do descriptions. Okay, let's just take a look at this structure. It's not hard, and maybe your teachers have gone over it with you, maybe not. If you were writing a paper and you did a rough draft, this would be Roman numeral 1, this would be Roman numeral 2. So John Chang is a Los Angeles-based painter. He uses the term fauna to describe the plant animal hybrids that he depicts in his surreal paintings. So like each one of these would get like a subtopic or details to support it. So if he's a Los Angeles painter, you'd get into like his background, what he likes to do, but this passage has done this for you. Like it's moved on, and it's given you your high points here so that you can pretend you're writing a paper. And basically, what the question is asking you is, if you look at it, uses relevant information from the notes to accomplish this goal. So it's asking you really to summarize. And not only to summarize something, it's asking you like to summarize a detail of a paragraph. And look at what's going on. That's why this is written this way and it's here. So use what's in front of you to help you. Okay, you already have what fauna is. It's a combination of the words flora and fauna. And so you can look at these. Please pay attention to the question. If you start running out of time, try to get the gist of what the question is talking about. What the question is talking about is he wants an explanation, or the writer does an explanation and an example. So you need two things. And as you look at this, you can already kind of look at, you've got fauna here, fauna here, fauna here. You've got fauna in every situation, every choice. But guess what else? You want the most effective way to look at something. So you're going to have to go through this passage. When you get ready to look at what the most effective way is to find two things, most effective means something that's going to give me an explanation and an example, and I'm not left not understanding what's going on. So when we take a look at this, we look at the first term, or here, fauna, and then we look at it in choice A. So a lot of people say, well, he explains the term fauna used by Los Angeles-based painter John Chang as a combination of the words flora and fauna. Well, that's an explanation. So we have one element. We have one element we need, one part of what we need, and I'll go on ahead and call it a part in the interest of time. So we have one part, but we don't have both parts. So choice A is out. Okay, you have one explanation. You need both, an explanation and an example. What if you start running out of time? Okay, and you start getting all confused like I used to when I was in high school, and you'd write, hey, what am I supposed to do? I'm running out of time. Oh God, oh God. Just do be simple. Example. Expla. And then do your work like you were doing anything. Like if you worked at school, if you were going to work, if you were going jogging, if you were playing chess, anything, and try to find out what to do. So choice B says, John Chang uses the term fauna, a combination of the words flora and fauna, to describe the subjects of his surreal paintings, a plant-animal hybrid such as a parrot with leaves. This is a possibility, so we'll put a check mark. John Chang, who created Nectar, refers to the subjects of his paintings as fauna. So he created Nectar. It's an example. Does it give you the explanation? No, doesn't. If you see a pattern here, we scratched out A and we scratched out C. Not officially, but sometimes on a test they'll come like that in pairs. It's either A or C or B or D. A lot of times in this. So A and C are out, so now you're down to B or D. Now let's see if D does both an explanation and an example. The subject of nectar and primaveral are types of Phloana, a term that the paintings creator John Ching uses when describing his surreal works. Now, your subjects of nectar and primaveral are here. Do you know what his subjects are? So you have an example and you have a definition. So in other words, you have an explanation and you do have a pseudo or halfway example, but it's not complete. It doesn't do what B does. B tells you exactly a plant animal hybrid in the painting, such as a parrot with leaves and feathers. So your answer is B. And if you go back to the choice on here and you download this digital SAT, you're going to see that this was the answer. So I'm going to go ahead and highlight it for you. Fauna and flora described, explanation, a plant animal such as a parrot with leaves and feathers. He doesn't name it, but there it is. Okay, so I'm going to go on to the next one, and I'm going to show you on the next slide. I'm going to let you do this on your own. Okay? Okay, here's your slide. You get to mark this up on your own. You can hit pause, you can hit freeze, do it on your own. Do it a couple of times until you can get familiar with it and see what you do. And since there's only a couple of seconds on this, just hit pause and try to take notes on the side on your computer, Microsoft, or even if you can handwrite. And that should help you. Thanks for watching.